Hello, my name is Christopher Williams, and today I'll be talking about the unity in diversity. Um, Diversity consideration is super important to me. The way I would bring diversity into my classroom is making sure that students understand that the one classroom that we're in is a mitochondria of exactly what happens in the real world. I'm making sure that kids are educated in culture, race, and ethnic aspects, making sure that they're being taught the correct way of how diversity is important and how we need to reign true to who we are and accept those. God being the biggest, being all about love and compassion and understanding would be the forefront of how I would choose to run my classroom. My personal virtues on this subject is super important. As I said, making sure that you incorporate certain holidays, other religions as well, making sure that it's not just unified to one race, one gender, one ethnic group, making sure that that diversity is being taught among all children of all colors, of all creeds, of all walk of life. And I think that this would affect how I teach just because it is important to make sure that you are not doing and teaching a subject based off of your own personal beliefs. Not only that, but also allowing room for questioning, allowing room for error, and allowing them to have the compassion to want to learn about diversity and multiple different upbringings. I think that one way that I would hold this true in my classroom is recognizing where each student comes and creating a day to where they are learning about each person and their walk of life and how it is important in society today to diversify and intermingle each different race, because it's truly interesting to learn about those things, because the more educated you are, the less biasness that you will have in the walk of life as you become an adult. Um, some insights or moments of learning throughout the toolkit was pretty interesting. There was several ideas that was talked about on how to deal with certain scenarios depending on where a child is from, their race, their creed, their religion. And that was interesting in the fact of we each go as a teacher, we're constantly learning, but we're also constantly teaching. And so when you learn different facets of how to teach something, it almost makes you more of a well-rounded teacher. So when reading and researching all this information for this assignment, it allowed me to have a better understanding of how to articulate certain subjects and topics without feeling a level of uncomfortability, because as a teacher it can be uncomfortable to talk about said things, especially in the society that we live in that is so progressive. um, the process of comprehending multicultural education and how to apply that has been also very interesting, in the fact that you're learning how to teach something correctly and also allowing it to be all inclusive, to where it's not just to one person, making sure you're covering all bases, which leads back to having a multicultural day, to where all about me day, where students are describing who they are, where they come from, the walk of life that they've were presented, and educating everyone else on their personal experiences. Um, the toolkit creation process that this course gave me allowed me to understand the importance of multicultural and how to present it in a classroom. We're not perfect, we're all human, so, and we are flawed in a lot of ways, but educating ourselves and being able to apply that is something that I will take away from learning this lesson. Thank you.